Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese sweets and treats. Today we have 2 treats to try from Japan Candy Box. So the first, these are our Koume Tasty Plum Gummies. As the name says, these are gummies. They are plum flavored. Should be pretty good. I'm very curious to see how these turn out. We're also going to try, this is our long Sakeru Grape Gummy candy. I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go. There are some instructions on the back for how to eat this. I do think it is actually one whole piece all the way through. What's kind of interesting is, so we've had this brand of gummies on the channel before. They're the ones that you can kind of peel. So I'm very curious to see how this turns out. I'm sure it's going to be tasty because they are good gummies. It's just going to be interesting trying to eat it. So with all that in mind, let's get started. Itadakimasu! So starting with our Koume Tasty Plum Gummies. Also just, I think the packaging on this is just really pretty. I really like the artwork that they've done for it. Alright. Smell good. They smell kind of interesting. I know, this one's not, well, none of them are particularly large. We have our little gummy. I'm very curious to see how this turns out. Okay, this is interesting. So they mention in their little pamphlet that these are apparently made using a long dry method, which I'm not familiar with. They're a lot firmer than the gummies that we usually get. You definitely have to chew them. They're very chewy. And it's a very firm chew. Flavor-wise, it is a lovely plum flavor. I'm also quite happy because if you're familiar with Japanese sweets, or if you've been on the channel for a while, you might already know this. If you're new, first of all, hi, welcome, thank you for joining. But when they say that something's supposed to be sour, it rarely is. I have not seen a lot that is actually sour, and I am a notorious sour wimp, with the exception of plum. Pickled plum is exceedingly sour. At least for me, it's too much. So these are interesting because they have some similar notes, but they're very much not the sour plum, which I appreciate because I do like plums, and I don't do sour very well. I think they're pretty good. I think they're pretty tasty. If you're somebody like me who enjoys plums, and would like a plum flavored candy but wants it to not be sour, this is a fantastic choice. And just in general, if you get the chance to try it, these are very tasty. I would definitely recommend. So moving on to our long Sakeru Grape Gummy candy. Okay. I am going to try to follow the instructions on here. which are, you apparently, oh, it has worked. Oh, that was a very strong grape scent. Okay, I do not dare pull this whole thing out just because it is a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just try. That was a really good demonstration of, remember how I said that this kind of does a peel apart trick? It peels apart. Like so. Again, very good, very strong grape scent. You could smell it once you opened it. Like right away, it just hit me. So it's kind of chewy. In some ways, it kind of reminds me of a piece of gum in kind of its texture and how it just kind of feels. Like in their early stages, it kind of has that gummy feel to it. But it is still a gummy candy. It's nice, it's chewy, it's fun. Again, very strong grape flavor. If you like Japanese gummies, Sakeru is, it's a it's a very unusual type of gummy. I haven't seen something like it. I don't think ever at all. I would highly recommend just trying them in general. And this long one is kind of fun and wild and weird. Though they do, I think it was last month we got a bag that had strips that were only about that long. So if you just want the smaller ones, you can get those. Or this huge, massive one is kind of fun, and it's not too hard to open. Their little diagram on the back worked really, really well for getting it open. Gochiso-sama. So to recap, we tried our Koume Tasty Plum Candy Gummy, which was it was definitely a very chewy candy. You really didn't need to chew it. It's kind of a firm chew, but really nice plum flavor. Pretty good. I really enjoyed it. We also tried our Long Sakeru Grape Gummy Candy. Really nice, different kind of chewy, much softer chew. The tearaway is kind of fun. This was a lot easier to get into than I expected. Thank you to the makers of Sakeru for including the diagram on the back. Overall, kind of just a fun gummy in general, whether you do this version or the smaller ones that we've tried previously. Very, very different, very unusual, really pretty fun. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, the link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Johnny.